Wahaha. I return. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Boom. Welcome back. Warframe time. Okay. Now, let's have a looky. Do-do-do-do-do. Excusez-moi. There we go. Yep. Bear with me. Just doing some stuff. Yep. Stuff is good. Typing magical words. And done. Cool. I think I'm organized now. Oh my lordy lord. What would say? It's been a good day though. Okie dokie. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. Alright, I think I'm actually organized now. Little brain. Alright, so what do we got? Double Affinity Weekend. And we've got more stuff to play with. Excellent. Spectre, Vapor, Former. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, now, what I'm going to do for Tuna. 69, because it's the best number on the planet. I am farming the Garuda bleeding ephemera. Well, the systems I need to do to build that particular ephemera, because I don't have it. And you gotta look savage if you're gonna look like Garuda. So what we're aiming for, tax the taxman, Garuda systems. Alright, so we'll just run the first part over and over until we get it. Hopefully we get it. Which will be dope. Yes, yes, Utica. Alright. That way, this way, that way.
We need to locate the facility and fast.
I had a feeling it was going to be that way. Alright, excavator. Cool, I like this one.
We could really use those resources. Defend the excavators until their work is complete.
Cool.
Excavators incoming.
Bread. Hello. How are you? What's shaking? Are you a Warframe enthusiast? I assume you are. I am too, clearly, because I'm playing it. But how are you? Welcome on in. What's happening in your time zone, or wherever you're tuning in from? I have a lot. A lot? Okay. Of what? Do-do-do-do. I have a lot of questions. Sure. If they're Warframe related, dope. Not a problem at all. Ah, bruh. Alright. I wasn't concentrating, clearly. Hey. Alright, So what about Garuda systems? Let's go.
Bosses are prepping their takings.
Hello, how you going? Mr. Macy G, what's shaking? Welcome back.
This isn't the whole team.
This one. I should just rerun the mission that runs the extractor. But anyway, I am currently farming Garuda systems. Reason being, I don't have the bleeding ephemera. So I thought, you know what, might as well. So I'm just going to run this one real quick.
I'm in. Taking a quick look around.
And also skipping a whole bunch of dialogue. Be really cool if we can actually get like a switch on all dialogue and switch off. That'd be great. I mean, it'd kind of break the immersiveness of the game, but still.
Here come the taxmen.
On my PY. Not really sure what that... Oh, your PC? Oh, yeah, okay, if you want. What's your PC related questions? I'm not like an absolute expert at PC stuff, but I mean, I can answer what I can. And there's plenty of people in chat too, like, who've got like pretty good knowledge about stuff too, so yeah, feel free. What's up with your PC? Like, is it like GPU stuff? Ask your questions and we will see what we can answer for you. Come on. There we go. I'm not sure. Do you have cooling mechanisms? Are you in a really warm room? Do you use thermal paste for your GPU? Indeed, Aaron Freak. I like the name. That's actually pretty cool. Welcome on in. Thanks. Yeah, it is clean and smooth. Always is. For the most part. And I like simple kind of stuff. I don't really like a lot of like graphical kind of stuff all over the screen. So as far as like in-game settings, etc., for cleanliness, there are a few different settings I like to use to be able to just maintain like a really clear kind of gameplay. Because sometimes you get all the sprites and stuff that happen all the way through the game. It's kind of annoying. And a little bit more distracting too. Damn it. Oh well. Why is it hot? Is that a problem? Like your PC? I mean, are you having any problems running the entire system? Alright, we'll run the first two of these and then see how we go. Yo, Star Wars time. I love this. No way. You don't get away. Hell to the air. Alright, I'll try you to go. I'll try. Yo, this is very Star Wars. This is what it should be like, I feel like, in Warframe sometimes, like aerial attacks and stuff. Huh. This is dope. Alright, where are we at? 4,000 health on the excavator? Cool. Jesus Christ. Keep in mind, this is like a level 10 mission. It's really not that strong. I play on mobile, no problem, but need to add links for mods, etc. Oh, true. Nice. How do you find playing on mobile? I've never actually tried it, to be honest. And what's the controls like as well? I'm very curious. Ba-ba-la-la-la-lin. Sam, what's going on? How are you? Back on the Warframe. Also made small numbers of plat. Hell yeah. Honestly, any sort of platinum game is worth it, hey. But yeah, I should probably jump in and, like what we were talking about before, is do the shelter depth bonds. Probably set up like a little bit of stuff on the market too. But I mean, it'd be kind of boring just sitting there, like watching someone like do plat trade. Alright, we'll do the third mission. Hopefully we get the uncommon drop of the systems though.
Gather insight for Corpus resources. Now's the time to hit it.
So many if they glitch and just pile up. Oh, do you mean the ships? Yeah, they probably would.
First load's beamed in. Snatch him before the locals do.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I meant to do this earlier.
Another shipment. Move fast.
There we go.
Got it.
Great. There we go. Just let me know just in chat like how you guys are finding the audio.
We lost a case.
No, we lost a case. That's alright. We're not a lawyer here, so we don't lose cases. I got the Latum. Hell yeah. Latum is so good. If you want to build on that same, I can send you one. Or show you one at least. It's really, really good. Mana, thank you very much for that follow. That's very lovely over here. Appreciate you. How are you? Welcome on in.
Second beam load. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it.
Oh, the audio's good? Ah, thanks, Justin. Awesome. Thank you. I'm just double checking like bits and pieces, just as I go, because I've done like a double stream today, and sometimes like my setup likes to kind of just spaz out a little bit and just not really want to do what it's doing. So it's probably a user error, i.e. me. Oh no. All right, come on, let's get this one. We need the next one. Magbane, Alicia, Watkins, hello. Nana, hello, welcome. Yeah, I would probably say like Mag was my very first frame that I got in the game, which is what I enjoy. So started a Kiva hunt, then prob going to get some food. Hell yeah, nice on you, Macy, or Mace. I keep on calling you Macy G. I don't know why. It just kind of stuck in my brain. So correct me if it's wrong. My operator, thanks. Yeah, I kind of am going for like a bit of a new old piece vibe. The update for the old piece that's coming out looks really dope. Tech Assault, god damn it. I mean, it's a great mod, but I don't need it. So I'm gonna rerun the mission. I'm on a mission to get the systems for Garuda. Come on, we should be finished. There we go. So what do we got? Garuda systems, okay. How long you been playing? 10 years, roughly. But the Fenmore 2 same will be really nice as well. Oh, you don't have the plumes? We can run some, once I get the systems for Garuda, I'll just jump back into the foundry, build that, and then if you want to do the Zariman, I'm happy to do some farming with you. I love the Zariman, clearly. It's very good. Hello, the stream's going well. Just restarted a second part of my stream for the day. I did a morning stream, and then I've done an afternoon stream. First morning stream was Soulframe, and then I switched over to Warframe. Ooh, Kubrow. Garuda in the circuit? Ooh, if she is, yeah, maybe that's probably a much easier, efficient way of getting her part as well. It's been a year for you? Nice, yeah. Warframe's a really good game. I think it's a really good time to get into the game, to be honest. Alright, where's that Kubrow? I can hear you. somewhere. Up in the mountains? No, there you are. I've got like weird sensitized ears for their howl. Oh my gosh, come on. Hey, buddy. Oh no. No, no, no. No, get away. That's right. Sleepy time. Thank you. There we go. Great for standing. The stream's going well. It's been a year for you, Justin. Nice. And I can double check the circuit. I haven't actually checked this week's circuit, to be honest. I think I might actually be doing... On my baby account, I think I was doing the Revenant one, but I think that may have switched over since it's like weekly reset, right? So, this is my big boy account. So...
Here come the taxmen.
Oh, you only... I'm not sure. I only do SP for Incarnans. Yeah, well, I mean, that's fair enough. Today was reset and my 30th birthday. Happy birthday and happy 30th. Welcome to the 3-0 Club. It's a very good decade. I admit that. And Justin, thanks so much for the audio check on that one too. The way you're saying it's fine. Thanks, Macy G. I feel like it's a really gangster name that you've got, so I think it works. Reload. Hopefully we get the system so I can just leave this. This is a very old way of doing this. I'm an oldie kind of tenno, so I do things a little bit differently. I know that there's like a lot of people who are like, that's really inefficient. I'm like, I don't know. I enjoy it, so it's my game. I play it my way. Just downloading game, first time ever as I watch this. Any tips? Back 40 survival. Any tips? Take your time. Don't burn yourself out. And just learn the mechanics of the game. Very important, like, way of movement. Learn how to do bullet jumping. A few tips that I would have. To jump up really high, you can just flick your mouse up, look down, and then up. And then press jump. So if I want to really bullet jump really high and get some, like, airtime, good way to do it. I just kind of learned to do it over time. So it's actually a bit weird to explain it. But if I want to like jump up really quickly and get like airtime, get higher, you just flick your mouse up and like you can do a double jump, essentially. But yeah, get like a real feel for the movement. Your sensitivity settings as well. They're the very first things you'll probably jump into for say like if you're on platform, PC, that'll definitely help. Might have to sell my body to farm Cooper. 10 weapons for other people. I don't know if you'd have to sell your body for that. I mean, Kuva is like pretty prevalent. Like just if you hang out and do the farm in the Kuva Fortress, like you'd be able to get like quite a good amount. As a hero, I can say focus on missions and start your chart. Yeah, man, definitely focus your star chart too. Completing every node that you come across as well. Like there's a lot of shiny things in Warframe that will just take you away from like your main course. Like figure out like what your movement kind of feel is for the game. Jump into your, let's have a look, like sensitivities, like look and sensitivity. Like this is all based on like my mouse DPI, so that's why I've got them so low, but they start up like around here and it's ridiculous donk like how sensitized it is. Like this is pretty much what you'll see as soon as you move your mouse in Warframe. So instantaneously jump in and just lower your settings right down. And then just adjust higher or lower as you go. Same things with, say, like Arcwing, Railjack. They won't mean much to you when you first start, but over time you'll get to know what all of these are. Just play around with these settings and get your comfortability for them. And then inverting and tapping and hold abilities. This is something that you'll come across. You've got access to it, but you won't really understand like what most of that will mean until later. But you will pretty quickly, I'm sure. Like there's so much like information about Warframe, like it's not even funny. But inverting or tapping abilities, what that means is basically like if I've got a standard tap ability. I can just tap my button and it casts the ability. If I want to do the inverted, it does. Some abilities have an inverted way of casting. So with Mag, for example, I've got a standard way of casting her abilities. So if I just press my 4, she'll just cast that. That's my second tap. And then if I press and hold my 2, she's got an alternate ability. Not all Warframes do have alternate abilities, but this one's kind of like a shield bullet sponge. And then she can cast it back at enemies as well. So it is beneficial to have some of the inversions on for some of your Warframes. Especially if you have a longer casting time naturally on a Warframe. That's probably just some of the earlier kind of stuff I would be looking at if I was starting out Warframe. Same, you'll hop on soon? Cool. Best newer player tip, I would say take your time, play solo most of the missions to clear the star chart, guess you used to the mechanics in the game. Exactly, I mean, yeah, just get the feel for the game, take your time, and just learn how everything interconnects as well, because there's a lot of content in this game. Don't burn yourself out on it, man. I see too many players jumping in, and then a lot of them will just jump in chat and be like, I'm exhausted, I'm burnt out. It's like, well, yeah, because there's a lot of content in the game. So, yeah, it's good to just get a feel for it. Find out what you like, find out what you enjoy. You know, starting frames, there's 3 relatively good starting frames. I actually started off with Mag. She just seemed really different, so I didn't really know what to expect to play her, but she's an extremely good choice to start with, but play what you feel. Volt's really good too. He's got a lot of speed. He's really good at, predominantly most content. I mean, there's not much that he can't do as well, so he definitely has a lot of advantages over Excal and Mag, but I would say overall play and pick whichever frame that you feel looks really cool and fun to play with, and then know that you're not stuck with that choice for a long time. You do eventually start building your Warframe arsenal, and then with your in-game currency as well, do what you want with it. You can either save your platinum, or as a recommended kind of guide, I would say if you get stuck and you need more Warframe or weapon slots, I would say possibly purchase maybe a couple of weapon slots, because you will find pretty quickly that you're going to end up with a lot of different weapons in the game, and you'll eventually need to purchase more Warframe slots. So just keep those little bits and pieces in mind, and I won't say much more than that. I prefer it if people experience a game for themselves, because it just gives you a much clearer kind of experience, I think, at the end of the day. I think if you get too much information from a lot of elder players or people who've been in the game for a little bit longer, it can be a lot of information and very overwhelming. Trust me on that. I've been playing this game for 10 years, and trust me, when I got into this game, I was like, what am I doing now? Yeah, the journey of the game is a long one, so take your time. Take it as a marathon rather than a sprint, because yeah, there's a lot of content and you can burn out, so I'd like to stipulate that as well, because I think it's good to make sure that you don't burn out, basically. So oh, dope. So you're on Xbox? Cool. Okay, yeah, play with your settings and stuff, and just find what's comfort for you back as well. So not the fluid, I mean the weapons and the ephemera. Oh, which one? Might not some. Oh, got you, Macy. If you're a mobile player, make sure you change your controls to something comfortable when you learn the movement mechanics. Yeah, I would probably say so. I mean, I haven't had the experience of playing on mobile. I generally just play with PC. I started off on the Nintendo Switch, to be honest. And I actually got up to rank Mastery 30, surprisingly, on that. So, but once we got the opportunity to do a merging of accounts, I chose to do that at that time. And it was open. It was an open window for a while, but now that you've got the ability to do cross-save, etc., you can play on pretty much any platform that is available to Warframe. So, which is pretty much all of them, I think. So, I turn off motion blur and screen shake. Oh my god, Aaron, that is an extremely good point, and thank you for saying that too. Screen shake is crazy. Yeah, definitely touch off screen shake for sure. And yeah, solo playing for a little while is good. Yeah, definitely just get your own experience and feel for it back. I think you'll enjoy it for sure. I'll be doing everything sorry, so I don't know anyone that plays. Oh, well, I mean, you've got a ton of players in here. I mean, you know, I'm one. But most of the guys in chat are Warframe players as well, so... yeah, like, jump into people's, like, streams and stuff, like what you've done here, and just kind of, like, let people know where you're at, like, you know? And just let them know, like, you're relatively new to Warframe. Like, there's no bad way of saying that, like, at all. Like, I've had some newer players say, oh, I'm only new, I know nothing. It's like, well, but you're new, so, you know, you're learning a whole entire new ecosystem, basically, you know? So, just, yeah, be patient with yourself, and honestly, like, a lot of Warframe players are really lovely. It's probably got one of the, like, nicest inclusive communities, I have to say that. Like, I mean, God, I've been in the game for, like, 10 years now. I only recently just started streaming the game. Like, there's so much to it, so... Don't feel like any questions are a bad question, because you're still learning. And trust me, I'm, like, LR4, which is pretty high rank in the game. Oh, thank God, we got the systems. I'm out of here. Yeah, it's, you're learning, so, yeah, just enjoy it. And ask your questions. Don't feel shy to, honestly. I'm a huge supporter of, like, people helping other people. Because that's who we are, and that's what we do, so... Thank God. I'm so glad I got those systems. Such an old way of doing it, but I bet you it brings a lot of, I don't know, anxiousness to seeing, like, Fortuna again and being like, oh God, I remember that farm. I'll be doing everything solo. Was told Vault will be a good played bunny. Okay, yeah, so you played Destiny, right. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played Destiny, so I can't really give too much feedback on that. But Vault is really good. Like, if you like speedy frames and, like, super fun shit, like, he's dope. Like, he's really fun. So, yeah, if he looks dope to you, like, he's got some really cool skins, too. If you feel like he would be, like, your kind of play, do it. Honestly, like, he's great. He's got some really great skins and stuff. Like, he's very cool. Very versatile. Like, yeah. I'll show you him, but... getting the like the understanding of like what frames are, like you get access to pretty much every frame in the game anyway, so don't feel like you're gonna get stuck with just like one frame for a while. So let's have a look, because a good weapon with ephemera is an easy 500 plat. That is very true, Macy G, especially with the liches. Yeah, been playing for the last 4 years and I still don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I mean, it's all like a rotation, you know, like if you're out there farming for a while, but you've got the capacity to like jump into your arsenal and be like, oh, I need to make something. Like, the good way about going Warframe, like doing stuff, is making sure that you've got all of the right materials for a particular part and craft it. And then once you're satisfied that you've got everything possible that you can build at that moment, like your materials, these are a really good example. You'll go through the game and you'll find all of these different like little materials, and once you get the little tick next to them, it's like, oh, I can build that. Oh, I can build that. I can build that. And then it gives you a time frame. You can rush certain things with plat. I don't recommend doing that when you're first starting out. But, you know, like, oh, look, I need like 16 amber stars and I need one more. I can do that. Granted, like, keep in mind, I've got a ton of materials from like 10 years worth of content, so keep that in mind. Don't burn yourself out trying to like get everything done at once. Everything interconnects within the entire game, so building your materials, building like your Warframe parts, you know, you won't start out with a ton of materials, but you do build that over time. So anytime that you think, oh, I've got one more part, or I've got to build this weapon, I mean, I'm not going to build that because I don't need it, but say if I've like, I need like a couple more Morphics, it's like, oh, where is that located? Just hover over the icon. You can see locations of Mercury, Mars, Phobos, Europa, and Pluto. There are different areas in the game that you can go and like, you know, really focus farm stuff. But as far as like building your materials and stuff, Just let things sit in your foundry. Just because they're ready for collection does not mean that you have to use them straight away. And the reason why I'm going to mention that as well back, because if you're entering Warframe, there are certain weapons in the game. I will go through this because I feel like this will help you save a ton of time. There's certain pistols, melee weapons, and primaries that utilize another weapon to be built. So let's just go through a very early example. The Boltus. This one, if you hover over and always buy things from the market with credits, you can see in the Boltus blueprint, you need a whole bunch of like hollers that used to be credits. I don't know why it isn't still, but anyway, I mean, it is bought for credits. I think that's a miscommunication on the hollers, so don't worry about that. But see how it says Boltor, tick 1, and then Cronin. Cronin are a melee-based weapon. So what I need to build a Boltus, these weapons, is the Boltor primary and the Cronin blades. So I'm already in the actual like melee section, so I can come down here and I can look at this and say, okay, I want to build the Cronin and the Boltor so I can make those Boltus like Tomfer weapons. I need 2 Argon crystals as well. Where do they come from? Utilize your codex in the game too. Like, codex is like a very good source of information once you've come across stuff. So it also lets you see all of your mastery of all of your weapons that you gain in game. So most weapons have a rank up to 30. Some, they have a specialty requirement to go even higher, but you'll learn that over time. Just focus on doing your star chart, completing the nodes, obtaining weapons, building up your Warframe experience, mastering them up to rank 30, and then if you ever get stuck, just come back to your codex. This is a really good compendium of knowledge in the game. Work on your main quests. These are worth doing, and there's some excellent content throughout these as well. And in all honesty, for the newer players, it really doesn't take as much time to get through most of these things. So just absorb these as you go along throughout the game, but also be working on your navigation, like your star chart, all of the systems that get thrown your way, what you're learning. This is the entire star chart. So eventually you'll like start at Earth, you'll go through all of these nodes and finish these off. And mine's going to look very, very, very different from yours because I've unlocked all the content in the game. So yeah, I hope most of that helps as well. So, oh, First Descendant, not Destiny. Right, okay, got you back. Yep. Let me just catch up on a bit of chat with you guys too. You're a mobile main, Justin? Nice. I've been using dual Ichor, recently it cracked. Oh yeah, the gas influence is crazy. Need to say that one of my friends was very confused. The entire market and game is community driven. Macy G. Yeah, the market, well, Warframe market is, yes, it is community driven, but that's a good thing because the way that the Warframe market works on the website, like if you go to warframemarket.com, you can make your account there, you can link it up with your Warframe account, and you can basically buy and sell trading online. And the good thing is that other players can find you. Hey yo, same Desu, I've got your Harry Prime fashion as well, so I can check that in a bit. With the Warframe market, I would honestly recommend creating a Warframe market account. If you're on console, it might be a little bit different for you. Like being on PC myself, it's very easy for me to go in and buy, sell, and trade. But I mean, you'd still have access on mobile. So I would still recommend setting yourself up on that. But to be able to go into your arsenal and say, hey, like I have, sorry, your foundry, say you come across like a prime part and someone's really looking for like the Bolto prime receiver and they need one of those, you check the market, you see the like common prices of it, and then you can end up selling it, and then what that can do is actually earn you in-game platinum as well. I would stipulate too, you do need 2FA authentication active. And for most things now, like it's probably recommended to have 2FA on anyway, more for your security at the end of the day too. So, yeah, I don't want to throw too much information at you back before, you know, you start your journey. So yeah, to keep it simple, like just focus on your XP, your star chart, following through with the codex, and just ask questions. People are more than happy to help. without a doubt. Goku Black Rose's #1 fan. Just got Loki Prime. I'm an MR8. Any tips on a good new build for him? Well, firstly, welcome. Secondly, I don't really use Loki all that much, in all honesty. I've got a few different builds for him, and they are all subsumed abilities as well. So if you've got access to like the ability to subsume an ability onto another Warframe, you can definitely go for that. But for the most part, most of his abilities that I've got, I have subsumed over a few of his abilities as well, Goku. Justin, yeah, Vault is really fun. Yeah. I mean, I'm LR4, man, and I'm still learning tons as well. Yeah. First Descendant, not Destiny, low budget version of the game. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sure it's pretty, like, it's a savage, like, industry, man. Like, developing a game against, like, thousands of other ones and, like, doing well. Like, I mean, we're all gamers. We all know what it's like. You know, if you find good games, like, word spreads like freaking fire, you know? So, as far as, like, yeah, certain titles seeming to do well or whatever, there is going to be a lot of, like, kind of, like, repeat kind of stuff that you're going to see. And you'll be like, oh, I used to play, you know, X title game, which did all of these really cool things. And then you go and play, like, a completely, like, different title made by a different developer. But then you jump in, you're like, oh, wow, like, this all seems really familiar. Need to get plumes and 8 headshots on Angel for Latum. Oh, Samu. Yeah, let's go do Zariman, dude. I just flick you an invite. I love the Zariman. It's very cool. But Goku, like, if anyone in chat's got a really sick build on Loki, if you enjoy Loki, definitely, like, have fun with him. I would say, though, Goku, with Loki, you can focus... I would probably say focus on his duration, because he does have invisibility. He's really, really good for that. He does have switch teleport, which is really, really useful as well. So you can switch places with your decoy. So drop your decoy down, switch places if you need to. Radial disarm is quite good too. But that one doesn't necessarily do a lot until you get access to some of his other special mods. And that's through the syndicates that you come across in the game as well. But he's a decent frame. Like, for an invisibility frame, he's pretty cool. So yeah, play around with him a little bit. LR5, but I still get confused what I'm doing sometimes. Aaron, I agree with you. I'm an LR4. I'm almost LR5, but holy crap. Like, I learned so much for people who come in, like, to stream and just chill out. And they're like, hey, have you tried this? I'm like, I had no idea. Like, there's so much content in this game, man. Like, it's crazy. But it's cool because, like, that's how we all learn and grow, right? So I think I appreciate that. You know, if there's something I don't know and someone's willing to share that, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, what do you want to do? And they're like, oh, we want to try X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, let's do it. But yeah, I might actually go through maybe more of like a simplified build with Loki. I'll bring him to the Zariman. He's not the most effective, I would say, for the Zariman though. But he is pretty cool. Jeez, Broken War, that's an old weapon. Alright, where are we going? Matarai. There we go. And then... yeah, okay, we'll just do that. Cool. Alright, let's go to the Zariman. So, you need to get headshots for your Fenmore, is that right? I need the same thing right now for my Latum. Oh, Justin, if you're available to jump in squad, we can go do like a an angel hunt if you guys can get your headshots in. That's not a problem. Might as well. It changes from holers to credits depending on your location. Thanks, Aaron. I did not know that with the blueprints and the credits and stuff. That's pretty cool. Good to know, though. If you color the weapons black, they look like xenomorph body parts. Third Eye Mangyekyo? Rinnegan. That's an intensive name. Welcome in. How are you? The Boltus, I mean? Oh, yeah. The xenomorph body parts. Yeah, you're actually right, man. Actually, I should probably put on the Boltus. I haven't used them for a while. They're pretty fun. I got the Tellus Boltus, and I like the ability of being able to use the Syndicate bonuses that they give you as well, especially the parkour velocity. They're pretty fun. All right, volcanic. It looks like I'm missing a mod. Anyway, I'll just put magnetic on there. Status effects. Doty. Yeah, we'll do puncture. All right, despair. That'll do. And then, actually, yeah, I'll bring the Latum as well. I love the Latum. It's so good. All right. Where is Quinn?
There are debts other than ours.
Same. Did you want to run like the base mission for this one? For like the angels? We can just go do the exterminate. And then, Justin Murray, did you want to jump in for your Latum? For the headshots? Zay, do anyone play Warframe on Xbox? Zay Stevens, welcome on in. How are you? Yeah, Back 40 Survival in chat is on Xbox. Maybe you guys can like just jump in together and do the whole like learning of Warframe too. But do feel like you guys can like ask questions. Like that's the reason why I like doing the stream stuff too. Why don't you have any plat? Dorian Isaacs, welcome. I don't have any plat because I haven't bothered to get any. Chatter, any tips for stealth missions? If you mean like spy missions, take your time, take an invisibility frame, or if you really want to cheese it, you can just use Nova and teleport through everything. Black Frosty, why don't you have any plat? Oh, I've already answered that. That was a great help showing the menu as you were talking about, showing me what you were talking about so I know how to find it. You're very welcome. Yeah, if you've got questions again, like I say, I'm essentially an open book. Were Throaty 6, any tips on when I should start and steal path every time I try get destroyed by the enemy? Welcome on in. AMR Tam, hi, hello, how are you? Throaty, I would probably say in steal path. What's your like level of mods that you're using? Just asking, like, because you said steal path, you're getting destroyed. It sounds like you may be missing just a few elements for survivability. And that's like a #1 kind of thing for Warframe. Especially on how like your Warframes are set up, your Sentinels as well. Hang on, same. I'm just going to show these guys a little bit about the loadout. Just to keep in mind, like, when you're building a Warframe, I'll do it on someone who's like really basic. Let's go mag. I think I've got a base. Damn it, I don't. Okay, alright. Yeah, whatever. Yes, I'm spending plat on a slot for her. That's fine. Alright, so say for example, you want to increase your base like capacity. You've got 60 out of 60. And once you put an aura mod in, and if it's modded properly, and you see all those 5 blue pips that are down the bottom of them, you need to spend materials to be able to level those up to a max rank. So it's got 5 little blue dots. You've got to get up to the max rank. Same thing with all of the rest of the mods that you're going to come across in the game. So let's put a really basic B build together for you. So she likes a bit of duration, and duration basically is just like the time frame of your abilities. Streamline, that's really nice for energy efficiency. So when you come down to a ability, you'll have drain, which is showing the little energy orb, and it says it's going to drain 70% or 70 points of your energy each time that you cast that ability. This one over here, it's got 52.5. This one's 35, and this is a drain of 17.5. You can check your armor, your shields, your health, and your energy as well. So if I pop out of that and I come back into that one, I have 265 energy. Eventually you'll come across mods like Flow that gives you more energy. Make sure that you max these ones out. 5 pips there, 5 pips there, 5 pips there. This is a very base starter kit for like any sort of frame. But keep in mind too, I've got 60 out of 60 or 74 capacity because it adds more capacity in the aura mod. And you do come across things called Orokin reactors. And what that does, once you apply that to a Warframe, it increases their capacity. So it gives you the ability to have a loadout that looks like this. You won't have the capacity or ability, I think, with Warframes at the beginning. I don't think that you've got access to the arcade slot. Not 100% on that. If I'm wrong on that, tell me out in that chat. But basically, you just want to look at what do their abilities do, what's their passive, and how and what do they need to apply more damage, or how long is their ability going to last. Damage multipliers, what do they do? They imply that they increase your damage. So that's a very quick run base kit Warframe setup. Say for example, I want more range for mag to pull more of the enemies in. You grab the stretch mod. You'll come across that within your mission types as well. As an example, I want more shielding because she's got really crap amount of shields. You've got 555 up in your shields. You pop your shield redirection on. Keeping in mind, this one has double the amount of pips or the blue points in it. So you've got, I think, 10 pips in there. That one takes a lot more materials and credits to be able to maximize that out. Don't worry too much about maxing out the higher capacity mods. And that's all those blue pips mean, is that it's got a higher capacity of ability to be applied. So this is at 100% shield capacity. It's boosting that. So I get a lot more shields. Energy, that gets boosted by the amount of flow. If I take flow off, it drops back down to 265. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to keep it very, very easy for some of the new guys in chat. But what we'll do, we're going to go through and do a little special mission. And where's the exterminate? There we go. And then I'll just go through a little bit more chat with you guys. How did you get the Entrati portrait thing? Cosmo, hello, welcome. The Entrati one, I think that was from like one of the special events. I think it was from the recent like update. Oh wow, you got the new skin for Zariman as well. Take Loki to be invisible all the time, chip away enemies' health. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he works pretty well. Back 40, I run 2 FA on everything I can and VPN at the same time. Nice, very wise. Let's have a look. Loki, he is very good, Cosmo. What good weapons to invest in? I mean, there's so many weapons in game. I use a whole bunch of different ones for different reasons. I think you've got to play trial and error and what you want in weapons as well. Kuva Nucor, absolutely, Diana. They're very good. And welcome. Great to see you again. I think they made this game with a plan to have people take small breaks and come back to play too. I mean, look, yeah, again, like, play it your way. But, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who do, like, speed grinding and all that sort of stuff. And they just spend hours on it. Play it your way. You not lying at all? Zay, do you mean, like, am I lying? Or someone else in chat? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Kuva stuff is close to endgame stuff. For newer players, the Soma is the best, even up to Steel Path. That is definitely a good choice, though, Justin. The Soma, it is very good. The Hex shotgun is also a very versatile, very good, strong starter weapon in the game. And once you get access to your Syndicate, a slight recommendation would be the Steel Meridian, because they have access to a special mod for that weapon as well. And that is an AoE explosive blast, which is very good. So you need to lead him headshots. Who used mic sometimes? Not really sure what you mean again on that, Zay. Yeesh, I hop in front of and match or two before I got to head home. Okie dokie. Base, okay. We got ING, cool. Justin Murray, just with your IGN, if you actually add me in game instead, this is my profile. It's much easier if you guys add me in game. But when you do, please put your chat name into the message when you send it. Otherwise, I'm not going to accept it. It's just for tracking purposes, and I just know who's adding me, etc. as well. Rate Saren. I can do so later, same. After we do this one for you. Let's go find the angel. Nice. Yeah, if you guys feel like adding each other, like, dude, like, that's the whole reason of, like, sharing this whole entire experience, too. Jump in and add each other if you want. Definitely. Like, the more the merrier. And honestly, like, you guys learn together. Alright, I found the angel. For modding any weapon, look at crit and status. Yeah, whatever's higher. Exactly, Justin. Yeah, is what you want to mod for towards if they're both 30%, then both are possible. Absolutely. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, you sent me a friend request, or like one of the other guys? Okay, gotcha. All right, I'll accept those guys after. That's Sly. Hello, welcome. Thank you very much. That's very lovely. I appreciate you doing the follow. Lovely. How are you? Welcome on in. How many headshots do you need for that one, Sam? I think it might be 20, is it? Oh no. There you go. Pew pew pew. Realistically, 99% of weapons can be made really good. You've just got to mod them correctly, which can certainly be a pain. That is very true. Very, very true on that. Is modding for crit and status more effective than increasing base damage or elemental? Base Neeble, hello, welcome. Crit and status definitely have bases in the game, like, no doubt about that. There's multiple different factors when it comes to modding a weapon. I would look at whatever stat is higher, as in crit or status. Whichever one is higher, say if it's like 25% or more, and say it's like a 25% crit, balance or push your weapon modding into crit rather than status. Status is still very applicable within the game, but there are mods that can basically push the very base status of any weapon up to a much higher level, for sure. That's what I would kind of be doing, like, as a base way of modification on any of your weapons. But don't discount serration or any sort of flat damage. Flat damage is always, like, if there's something that you're looking at in a weapon, you think, I don't know what to put there, and you've got access to a flat damage mod, like serration, like for a rifle or primary weapon, just use that. And over time, like, you'll figure out, okay, there's going to be something that's a little bit more valuable than just base damage. It could be like something like the invisible serration mod. I can't quite remember the name of it off the top of my head, but if you've got an invisibility frame, you get like 330% damage when you're invisible. So for the Loki lovers in chat, or any invisibility frame in chat, you can slap that on your primary weapon. It does take a bit more capacity for the invisible serration mod, but it does give you a 330, I think, a 300% or 330% chance of giving you more damage while you're invisible in your frame. But you can also supplement that too. You don't have to use an invisibility frame. You've got like Shade Prime, or the Sahasa Kubrow, I think it is, or Huros Kubrow, which makes their master invisible. So as early as those Kubrows that you can start acquiring in the game, if you're lucky enough for it to have the chance to be bred, you get the base kit and it can make you invisible, which is dope. And if you put that and you mod that correctly with that very first ability, where it says something like Kubrow will cloak its master, that means it gives you invisibility. So you don't necessarily have to run an invisibility frame to obtain invisibility, as an example. Especially for like the Kubrows. Like, they're very versatile pets to have, and they're pretty strong as well. So yeah, don't look past the Kubrows. They're very, very good, especially now that we've got the moddable claws on them as well. So they're very, very cool. Got it. Nice. Oh, sweet. You got the headshots same? Sweet. That's there. Thank you very much for the bitsies. I love it when people play with my bits. Yeah, I hope all the information that, like, chat and I've all been discussing so far, I hope it's, like, making sense. Like, I try to keep things as much as I possibly can very simplified. There's very, very prolific streamers out there who have got years worth of content on this game, so if you feel open to having a look through their stuff, go for it. Predominantly I do more Warframe stuff through the week, and then I do a bit of Soulframe stuff as well. I do have social stuff as well, so yeah, links are all available on different channels and stuff like that, so if you're keen, have a look. But yeah, I generally like doing the streaming stuff, and I like the interactive chat with streaming, so that's why I do it. I need to farm Eidolons and Zariman tomorrow. Nice. If anyone wants to add me, nice. Yeah, the Eidolons are actually pretty fun, and they're really good to farm. I know a lot of people will say, oh, they're not worth farming anymore. Everyone's at a different stage in the journey as well. Even though that I can do, you know, basically late game, high intensity content, I still enjoy helping people through the game. So, yeah. Oh, you need plumes? Okay, cool. Yeah, we can just run the, what's it called? Exterminate again if you want. Because then you can get plumes from the angel as well. What pet do you normally run? It depends. Like, whatever I find effective. Like, the Vulpifilers from Deimos are amazing. Like, they just self-resurrect themselves. But for the most part, like, I've actually been liking Garuda, like the Sentinel pet. Helios is really good too. He's got an armor strip mod that you can obtain from Samaras. I actually quite like Helios, to be honest. I mean, look, there's multiple different things that you can use in game, but like as far as like pets go, or sentinels, like the robo dogs are pretty fun from the sisters. Mowers have got their use as well. I would love to see them get like a little bit of a glow up as well, but there's a lot of different sentinels and pets and companions. So for the most part, I like things with like a little bit of a personality. So Kubrows, sentinels, the Vulpifilers, they're pretty good. Yeah, it just kind of depends on what kind of build you're kind of running. If it's just purely damage, like Dariga's pretty good for applying statuses and stuff like that too. So yeah, it just kind of depends on what your kind of preferences are really, and what just supplements like your damage or supports you in game. It's a good way to kind of look at how sentinels work. Oh yeah, sorry dude, I meant to do the airdrop thing for you as well, Sam. There we go. You should be able to find a lot more plumes now. Sweet. There should be one just over here. Ah, right here. There we go. Excellent. How's it going, bro? I hope you're doing well. You have viewers dropping... What? Yeah. Brad. Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's all right. I mean, look, honestly, like, if people just want to, like, hang out, like, honestly, I'm totally fine with that. If you want to do all, like, your drops of, you know, likes and all that sort of stuff, like, that's your choice. I'm not here to be, like, farm that from you. I'm here to show value, and I think if you value what I do, then further continuation of, like, supporting channels and all that sort of stuff, that's on your guys' end, and that's up to your discretion. I'm not going to sit there and do, like, the whole, oh, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. I put it out there, like, once, and it's usually within a paragraph somewhere. The rest is up to you guys. But I do appreciate it, like, if it happens, like, no doubt about it. But, yeah, you guys see enough social media stuff to be like, oh, God, here we go again. But, look, you know, I don't sit there waffling on about it. So, but Brad, yeah, I get what you mean. I'll jump in if you want real quick. Yeah, Justin, if you want to. I don't know if we can pull you into the instance just yet. So we can just finish this one off. We'll grab the Void Flames. We'll do this Angel. And then, yeah, if you need help with your Zariman weapons as well. Hey, how did I get that accolade? Weird. Okay. Alright. Spicy neurodiverse brain. Have no idea how I picked this one up. Cool. And no, thank you. And that's another reason why Vulpifile is really good. It makes armor disappear, which is excellent. Goodbye, Angel. I need to close Void Raptures for Evolution 4. Okay, good to know. Let's do that next. And then what we might do as well, we can bring Justin into squad too, just so he can... Was it the Fenmore or the Latum that you needed, Justin? Could I perchance join you from Zariman? Yeah, Cosmo. Alright, yeah, sweet. We've got a full squad, so yeah, we can do that. Oh, for real? I've never heard Minerva's I've never heard her voice lines outside of her just like completely razzing the Frost dude. I actually don't have her proto skin either, which I kind of want to. I call her Titty Prime. That was definitely a, yeah, a well-played card, let's say, for Miss Minerva. Who, me, Justin? No, Justin Murray in chat. Latem? Okay. Alright, you need Latem. Is it the headshot stuff too? I would assume the person that you answered would have a list. Well, yeah, I mean, look, you got to let people make their choices for themselves. And that's what I do. Because my main is the Smeeta Kabat. Oh yeah, Smeeta's really good, Macy. For now, we're probably just going to change it soon. Yeah, I mean, just use what you like, to be honest. I mean, Warframe's all about testing, expanding arsenals, and seeing what works and what doesn't, breaking things and like remaking them. So, all right. So what we've got, Queenie 3982. I will decline that, but all right. So I've got Cosmo 1395. Who is that in chat? Just put a big old ME for me in chat. 12 void ruptures to evolve. Okay, good to know. And then Justin Murray in chat. Have you added me as well?
We need all the hands.
So Cosmo, you're Cosmo? I accept. I love the fact that you've got the same name in chat that you do in game. Makes it so much easier. Next, we have General Loud Silence at a MR18. Who would that be in chat? And then we've got Zircus Freak. I like that. That's very cool. I'm General. Oh, okay. So Justin, you're a General. Dope. And then we've got Zircus Frame. Who is Zircus Frame? You speak really well, sounding like you're streaming while wearing a suit. I'm wearing a suit? What? Well, technically I am. It's Warframe. But no, I'm not wearing a suit. I'm actually wearing like a really like fluffy, I don't know even how to say it. Eventually I will be doing a face cam as well. So you guys will be able to see my face eventually. I'm just waiting to invest in
Pulling together.
not like the best camera. I don't have to invest a huge amount because I'm still kind of like relatively fresh to like the streaming world, but I'm enjoying it. You need the Rhino systems, Zay? Okay, we can work on the Rhino system probably in a little bit. So what we're going to do first, I've got the guys in squad. Hang on. Can you guys send me like an in-game message as well?
Holding steady.
Actually, no, I'll just pull you in. Sorry, Cosmo, invite. And then General, I will invite you. And then just finally, I've got a pending friend request for Zircus Frame MK, who's an MR16 as well. Oh, I meant in real life? What do you mean?
Let's make this place work.
You speak really well, sounding like you're streaming while wearing a suit. Oh. Yeah. I know what you mean, Brad. Yeah. I'm not wearing a suit though. Not today. Alright. I'll leave that one just pending for now until we get who it was. So what we'll do, who needs the Latem?
Shine that light over
Just
here
pop
for
that
a
in chat
second.
for me. Samezu, I know that you have just finished yours, Cosmo and General. With your Latems, what do you guys need? And Hind Gun, one more thing to have a check. Hind Gun, one more thing to have a check. Zaydu, what do you mean for the Hind Gun?
Plenty needs it.
And then, okay, so General, you need the headshots. So let's run the Angel Exterminate. We'll just run like the normal missions because they're really quick. We're not going to like get phased by bloody enemies and taking a million times ages to kill. So we'll just run this one, and then we can do and then we can do the ruptures for you as well. Same as you. Not a worry. Because I think if Justin needs to get the headshots too, and he's running the same weapon, then he's going to have to do the ruptures as well. So we might as well just do it all in one as well. And then if you guys need plumes as well, I'll just drop the airdrops for you as well, so you guys can click and collect. because that's what we love doing.
Half rotten already. Wipe 'em out.
Awesome. Alright. Well, you guys go have fun with all the enemies. I will have a look for... Hey, the airdrop didn't work? Yo, someone's using Quincy? Awesome. I just picked up your toxic ammo. Dope.
Body count can go way higher.
Alright, angel time. Where are you? Are you in this room? See, this is why I like the Zariman as well. It's very cool. Super creepy. But you also get the pitter-patter of the operator feet. Can you imagine just running through this super creepy spaceship? No one's here. And all you hear? A tiny little pitter-patter of feet. Hey, there's the Deviri mask. Huh. I also like the music. Sometimes I stop mid-game. Just to listen. Anywho. Okay. Let's break the immersion, shall we? We're not here to see me stand around, are they? Alright. Ah, cool. Sweet. Cosmo, you got the angel? Dope. Alright. We'll just wait for everyone to get here, and then whoever needs the headshots, I'd probably say... Oh, I mean, easiest way to do it, just like... Yeah. Oh, I should have brought Nova for you guys, because then I could have slowed it down. And then you could have just gotten the easy-as headshots. I think it's like, what, 20 headshots or something with the Latum? You can use the Incarnon mode, but I'd say fill it first, use your Incarnon, and then just aim away at the head. I find that that was probably like the easiest way to do it. Or like, same, you just did it though. Oh, it's 8 headshots? Oh, that's easy. Alright.
Better know what to do.
I wonder if the Synode build that I've got is cold. I kind of hope it is. But I'll wait until you guys get the headshots. I don't want to, like, kill it. No magical stuff from you, Angel. Drop the airdrops? Yeah, I'm sure that I did, but I don't think they actually activated. Where are they? Yeah, I've got 2 more minutes on the airdrops. So I think it dropped, but it just didn't activate, which sucks. Which is annoying, because I wanted you guys to get the plumes. None of your bollocks. Enjoy your bullets. Also too, like, I mean, if you like Mag, or are looking to choose her, that's the big bubble around that enemy. So she can encase enemies, and what her magnet bubble does is pulls all the bullets that you use on them and basically channels them directly at that enemy singularly. But you can use it as a grouping tool, so I'll chuck that on them. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. So this guy here, for example, it just strips him of everything and just basically cyclones all of that damage back into that enemy. So there's another one, and it also pulls enemies into the middle of the bubble too, so they can try to run away. So it's a really, really good like crowd control tool as well. Mag's a very good frame. But yeah, Bolt is really, really good too. He's basically like a speedy weapons platform, damage enhancing, get content done as fast as what you want.
Keep hitting them hard enough. Eventually they get it.
Do we have... Alright, if you guys want, there's a... I've got a 45-second cooldown on these void plumes as well. And then... Oh no, General. General, did you get the headshots for that Latum? Why do I get lost in here? I've clearly got a map and I just don't use it. There we go. Alright, you guys are all good? I've got 10 seconds. Do you guys want the airdrop so you can get some of the void plumes, or do you just want to run it again? Because we can do the ruptures now. Or how about this? I just do the airdrop, and we can just collect whatever's close by. That one's 200 meters away. I'm not going to bother with that. Ooh. Always pick up your I-10 stars. Alright. Oh, you guys are going for that one? Alright. You guys are probably faster than me. I'll just hang out near the entrance. Alright. So drop the airdrops. Done. Cool. I don't know if it's actually localized or marked everything else that's in the map. That's right. And I hope for the new guys in chat as well, or like the newer players to Warframe, I hope some of the explanation stuff that I've been chucking out, and even the guys in chat too, I hope you're more than happy just absorbing the information, because there is a lot to like grab onto, but still. Colton, hello. What's shaking? How are you? Welcome back. How is your afternoon? Oh, I also started the stream a little bit earlier again for Warframe. I did a Soulframe one this morning, and that was really fun too. Lots of interactivity. It's really nice. But yeah, how are you? What's going on? Oh no, I'm down. Is that the turret? Yeah, I thought so. You're using the turret. Alright, let's go get those, the void closures, I would say. Dude, that's a really cool Loki. Nice. I'm gonna do this one. Actually, don't mind this dance move. Oi, Sam, come and do a dance move. We'll just wait for, Lord. Is it Lord? Lord. General. Hell yeah. Hang on. I'll do this one. This one's cheeky. I like the cowboy run thing. Yeah, that's totally my my kind of jam. Oi, you've got that really cool dance thing too. I like that one. That's dope. Is that new? Where's that one from? Alright. Show us your moves, General. Hola. Ah, you've got the, what are they called? Like the kind of Tai Chi kind of moves and stuff. That's really cool. Nice. Yeah. I can't remember what they're called, but they're pretty good. All right. Let's go get these, void things done. Oh, it's 1:30 a.m.? Holy Anna. Are you feeling okay? Still awake? What are we farming? We're gonna go farm just some different bits and pieces in the Zariman for the guys. They've got the laden pistol, and they need to access all of the Incarnon mode for it. So I think we're onto the 3rd node, I believe it is. It's just doing like the headshots on the angels, and then we're gonna go do some of the void flood, I believe it is. Let's have a look. Who do I want to bring? You know what? I'm gonna bring Jade. Prego frame. She's amazing. And what have I got in her glory?
Shine that light.
So that's heat magnetic. Yeah, heat magnetic is dope. Alright. Prego lady, what have you got for me? We're good? Great. I love Jade. She's very cool. Actually, I'm going to bring her setup to Harmony. Starts with H. Harmony. Oh, Evensong, that's the one. I'll keep the Despair, though. I like them. Very lore-friendly builds here.
Let's make this place
All right. Which one was it? Was it the Void Floods that you guys need for the Latum? Joel Frazier, 937, where I'm at. Nice. Welcome. How are you? Do I have a Discord? I do. I don't know how effective it is, though, Joel. But I do have both Twitch and the YouTube. But yes, I do have a Discord as well. I do put like notes and pieces up there, but I'm not proficient with Discord in all honesty. I'm much more proficient with the actual like streaming platforms and just updating those, and I'm pretty consistent with that generally daily, morning and afternoon as well, just at the moment as well, because I'm on a bit of a personalized break, so I'm building a little bit more of the streamer life, you know. 136. Oh, holy dope. That's Sly on Xbox. I like the name. Thank you very much. I appreciate both of those. That's very cool. I appreciate you. I can run one more till I gotta go home, then might be back on. No worries, Justin. Alright, I think you needed to go. Floods. Okay, let's do the floods. Get ready for a flood of enemies. Mwahaha, I'm so funny. I got the Felux. Hell yeah, Colton. Felux is dope. Have you ever tried that on Harrow or Volt or Gauss? Give that a whirl and give me feedback on that, because that's actually ripper on even like Harrow. It's very cool. I had to full magazine mod to get it to 20 headshots. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain, that one. I'll just drop the airport charges for you guys too. Air support, sorry, airport charges. Lol. Alright. Ending of Jade Quest was really good. Yeah, Macy G, it was. Hey, I really liked Jade's quest, to be honest. It was pretty cool. Took me 4 hours to get another Jade. Oh gosh, yeah, it can do. I think I just did the entire thing pretty much all in one go, really. I think I did it during the event too. But yeah, Jade's pretty dope, man. I think her aerial kind of movement and stuff, I think we were all probably hoping Hildren would kind of get the same. Essentially, she kind of does, though. But Hildren's very, a lot better, I would have to say that. Cup to Hildy. Muscle Mommy. She's very good. But yeah, Jade just smashes. I haven't really updated her build that much, but I mean, holy crap, man. She's a damn good frame. No complaints from me.
The angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitablast before this.
She's definitely a frame that makes you feel like you're an absolute god. Or an angel, however you want to look at it. Excellent. Alright, ability strength. If you guys need more ability or armor strength, just let me know. I can switch between the two. Enemy death. We love that. Sorry, it's hard to keep streaming up while playing. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hey, trust me, I know. Keeping up with chat, playing, answering questions, there's a lot going on, but I enjoy it. It's fun.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things.
One of those things is approaching. Yes, that's true. I love how proper she is, Yonta. I'd like to see a little bit more like story kind of quest stuff, especially with the holdfasts. They're very interesting group of people, I would say. Alright, shield increase just while we're transiting, and then we'll do squad strength. Ooh. Sweet. Excuse me. I need this ball. Hooray! Hell yeah. Alright. I always have to come in there and do that goal. Have no idea why. It's just really fun. Or just an angry mother. Who, like Jade? McThicken? Wow, I like your name too. Welcome. How are you? I main Vault, so yeah, it's awesome, but I already used the Incarnon upgrade that gives 50% reload. Oh yeah, nice. So I normally switch to my secondary for 2-3 seconds, then switch back. That is a really good strategy, to be honest. Like, and that mod is really, really good as well. So yeah, that's a really good way of utilizing it. See ya. Bolt is fun? Yeah. Bolt's dope, man. Like, I don't know if you guys have tuned in with Skindog. He's awesome. He does a lot of Warframe streaming as well. We catch up on, like, pretty much, like, every time he's on stream. And he's become a lot more consistent, which is really, really nice. He's a dope dude. He's from Australia as well. He's a massive homie. Like, he's, like, a very cool dude. We catch up and we just, you know, chill, hang out. He's got dope tunes. He's got a really good, like, tight-knit community too. Like, they're very cool people. And, yeah, he's a Vault main. Like, if you want to learn about Vault, go see Skindog. He's awesome. Like, massive shout out to him. He's a dope dude. Yeah, big love for him. He's very cool. That's Sly on Xbox. I hope I get a decent Vault build in a few weeks so I can enjoy it with me starting the game. Yeah, man, like, honestly, like I say, like, I mean, I would probably say as a Warframe enjoyer and player myself, I would probably say I'm a generalist. I don't go through, and I don't know everything. I know, like, very base modification stuff. When it comes to, like, super complex stuff in modifications, good luck trying to get me to do, like, the mathematical kind of stuff on that. I can advise as much as I possibly know with the knowledge that I have and what I learn from you guys, because sometimes you guys in chat have got way more information, or like you guys make more time to like have a look at, okay, this is this website or whatever it is, and there's like a ton of different builds. I still have builds from like years ago that are still quite effective, even with like the meta shifting of Warframe, of what's most popular, essentially. And I'm still very happy with some of those builds because they've stood the test of time, even since I started on Warframe. And it shocks me when I go back through my arsenal some days, where I look at it and I think, man, like that's like an 8-year-old build that still works, which is actually really nice. Not on every single frame, because, I mean, as you guys know, things change pretty quickly in popularity, and whatever it is that becomes most popular and most effective, sometimes it can be a little bit, I'm trying to figure out the word to use. Sometimes it's a little bit like, okay, we get that something's popular, but then it's like, how do we kind of shift what's most popular, because you want more versatility within either, say, like the frames, the builds that you're using, the weapon setups, and how your damage is applied. I'll keep it in like that general area. You guys can work with that however you like. But yeah, I mean, there's certain weapons or something, or like even frames I look at and I think, man, I'd really like to see them, like, you know, get a little bit of a glow up here and there, you know? But say, for example, like Mag, she has really kind of stood the test of time in the way of she hasn't really had too many tweaks to her kit to make her more effective, if that makes sense. Like, most frames in the game still operate to a certain degree, like, pretty well. And then obviously, like, you know, you got your broken builds and all that sort of jazz too. So, where are we up here? So we've got 8 of the Void Flood done at the moment. So we seem to be breezing through these really good. So you guys are smashing this. No problemo. Cool. Dope. Archon stretch is a must. Colton, absolutely agree. Yeah, Vault main, awesome. Yeah, he's dope. I hope I get a decent Vault build. You can do that? Oh, Macy G, sorry, which, what were you saying? just to reiterate for your message. Was that in reference, Macy G, to the Jade, like being able to switch between different abilities? Keep in note, don't have to be meta to work perfect. Indeed, Justin, you are very correct on that. You do not have to play meta to be effective in the game. You can make anything in the game work. It's just some things work more effectively than others. It does not have to be like a meta build, red crit, whatever. You will not really see me do a lot of red critting stuff at all. I base most of my kits around surviving. And as you guys probably see, like some of the damage outputs that we have sometimes aren't even really that effective against, you know, mechanics like damage attenuation. I'm going to leave that one there because I know that that's quite a contended topic and has been for a while. But I think the good thing in mentioning it is that it is going to be looked at, I think, in the next dev stream, which is good. So it'd be nice to see what the guys at the office have to say, basically. So hopefully we get some good news, and yeah, just moving forward with that. I love maths and deep diving into builds. Well, that's on Xbox. I would love to learn from you because I'm not great with maths. I like what works and is fun. That's definitely like a big thing that I like doing. I do like complex problem solving though. So if I can find like the right kind of spicy meatloaf brain style for me and explain stuff, hopefully it's effective for you guys. Same go, this game is just different. Colton, yeah. Oh, you're heading off? Okay, good night, sleep well. No, throwing the ball through the goal. Never knew you could do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. It's dope. I think there's usually like 2 little balls. What's the game? Lenari? It's the game that like all the Tenno play. I didn't know that you could do it either, but like I ran over to it one day and I was like, huh, what's this for? And then I tried the broken goal and it didn't, I think it went off. And then I tried the other one and it worked. I was like, hell yeah, Lenaro, that's dope. I think there used to be, well, actually, I think it's still available in the game, is it not? The, what's the, like the PvP kind of style stuff? If anyone ever plays it, I don't really know. It's certainly not my cup of tea. I have done it, but it's, Jesus, it's old. What are the purple hit markers? I've never figured that out. Purple hit markers? It might be like, if you're talking more like the hit numbers, Justin, for the markers, I just kind of changed all of like my UI colors just to stuff that I like. It's a little bit easier on my eye. I think some of the original colorations are a little bit harsh, and I use a colorblind filter, if that's what you're meaning. I will go deposit these. I love building for fun, then practicality makes the game fun. Indeed, Cosmo, I agree. Like, if you find something fun in game and it works for you, keep it. Like, I mean, it's play it your way, man. That's how I see it.
I have opened an escape lift for you.
Dope. We got the 12. How'd you guys go with the Latum thing? Have you guys got the confirmation for the Latum? Yo, that's a whole bunch of Jade light. I'm the only Jade one here.
Can always do more.
I don't think that we have to, Yonta, so I think we're gonna leave. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna fly my little angel ass back to extraction. Yeah, same. It's probably because I'm doing the stream as well. So I'm probably not the best to host, if you ask me. I'm also in Australia, and I do bounce up to the North American server, because it's usually a lot busier than Oceanic. But also, like, yeah, there's other couple of factors why I do North America, but North America works. Highlighted purple. I've never seen changed my colors, so it would be default. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've just changed some of like my colorations around. Oh, look at that. We got the Jaya blueprint. If you guys didn't have it, you do now. That one's actually hard to come across too.
See that the Zariman is defended.
How'd you guys go with the Latum? Are you guys all G? Is the AELEC rifle any good? Yeah. I mean, it's not something I really use, to be honest, that much, to be honest, dude. Let's have a look. No, Citrine, come on. AELEC. This guy here. At a base glance, it's not too bad, I guess. Let's have a look. So this is its base kit. So it's 21 crit. It's got more status. But, I mean, you effectively can get to 92% stat. I mean, you've got so many different ways to build, firstly, so... and yeah, you can still use flat damage for extra damage stuff. It's not bad. It's nothing amazing, but it's okay. It does do a blast damage for its alternate fire shot as well. So I can run this one if you want. I don't mind. Just to kind of show you what it's like. It's not too bad. It's a void touch kind of rifle thing. It's cool. I like the design of it. I wish it did a little bit more crit. But at the moment, like, I mean, 63% with a 5.1 crit damage multiplier, that's not too bad. And I just do heat, radiation, and viral. So it's workable. It's serviceable for sure. So yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't say don't not pick it up. It's worth picking up everything pretty much, and then you can kind of discern whether or not you really like the weapon or you don't. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different types of weapons in the game too. I'm thinking it's puncture or ability damage. I'll figure it out. Which one? The Oh, are you talking about the actual highlighted damage numbers or the colors, you mean, Justin? The AELEC can be very good, especially with its alt fire Cosmo. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to take it for a run. I don't mind. Can get max rifle and mods for $4. What do you mean by $4? Max rifle and mod? 21% is okay. I would do status and maybe some crit. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. For the most part, I think the build of this is, you know, that's not too bad. So, I mean, status just applies more status, really. So, it's not a bad thing to be, in that sense. You could crit with a crit boost frame. Yeah, man. Actually, you know what? You've just given me a really good idea. Where is Hado? There we go. Oh, look at that. I've got the Fellax on. Yeah, I'll use Harrow. He's dope. There we go. All right. Guys in squad, did you guys want to do anything more through here? We could go get some more plumes and stuff if you need them for the Archimedean Yonta. Oh, I've got max here, so I'm all good. But if you guys want to run a few more, I'm happy to. Like I say, Zariman's my jam. Hello, and what is that Sayandana? Lol, a whole bunch of stuff. Welcome. What's Sayandana? Which Sayandana is this? The Stealth Flare. I've just dropped it into like a black and white, so it's more like kind of Death Knight looking with Harrow. 5 more pinions, 1 more quill. Alright, dope. Okay, well let's just go and do the exterminate then. And yeah, I'll bring Harrow Daddy. He will be Daddy eventually with the new proto frame skin that he'll be getting, especially with the Naughty Nut and Wisp. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, you just got Harrow? Yeah, Justin, Harrow's really good, to be honest. I mean, his base look doesn't look great, but he's honestly amazing. He's a very, very good frame, especially with boosting everyone else's speed in squad. And also, like, his crit output is just stupidly good. And energy regen is stupid. Like, you don't run out with energy with him. He's very, very good. I don't think a lot of people really look at Harrow and think, oh, he's really fun. He's effective as hell, though. very effective, in my opinion. If you don't like running him, like, you don't have to. But, yeah, if you're running out of energy a lot, he's fantastic. Look at that. I got 45 energy back, straight up. And especially not having, say, something like the Arcane Energize for, like, this sort of Warframe. Amazing. Like, really, really good. 45 each kill. If you get a headshot, it's, like, double that. And you can get his augments, which help to boost that even further. 181 energy on a headshot, but that's only because of the build that I'm running as well. I need to get in here. There we go. Where's that accolade? Where's Melika? Here you go. I'm going to feed you a little chip. There we go. 3 more ruptures. Oh, true. Ben, hello. Welcome back. How are you? I think Rev has the best default drip. Yeah, I wouldn't lie. I think for a default drip, like if it's like base frames, yeah, Revenant looked dope when I went up against and did his quest. It's very, very cool. But yeah, if you like Harrow, just give him like a bunch of duration. Bit of strength. You don't need a huge amount. But he's, yeah, super effective. Bit of casting speed as well, if you can. I'm trying to think of what the casting speed mod is. It is very good though. But yeah, I mean, his damage output, reload speed, very, very good. Like, he's not bad to use at all. Like, very, very good. Like, look at that. I'm just doing 194 hits for headshots, and my energy just doesn't leave me. So, if you haven't tried Harrow, give him a whirl, man. He's pretty fun, in my opinion anyway. Not everyone's cup of tea, but you'll find out which kind of frames you like anyway. Hello, Angel of Doom.
That's a void angel.
But yeah, the more,
Best be ready.
he's got a pretty high area of all of his abilities too. I don't know if you guys can see like the white kind of light that's kind of near the Angel at the moment. The radius around Harrow, that's basically your area of effect, like his aura effect on the squad. Especially more so for like the abilities that you can run with him too. So
They wanted to do things the hard way.
I didn't know that's how you open that door. Yeah, it's just a little button inside. It took me a while to figure that one out too, Justin. So, but once you like figure stuff out, you're like, oh shit, like that's how it works. Like, some things are like so simple, but they're so subtly put into the game. It's like, oh, I don't know how to do X, Y, and Z. Where's that ball? I need that ball. There we go. Oh. Wait. Come back. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, great. I can't help myself. Alright, so that's Angel done. Cool. Alright. And then we've got 3 more ruptures to do. I thought we did the 12 though before, Sam. Was it 12 ruptures that you needed, or was it 15? Harrow's fun as hell. Yeah, I quite like Harrow. He's very good. Definitely glad I found your channel. You're extremely friendly and helpful, and the community you have in chat is very helpful and friendly. Absolutely, man. It's a pleasure to have you in too. And that's exactly my goal and my why I do this streaming, is because I want to build an inclusive, like, easygoing community that is just easy to get along with other people and share experiences without any nonsense. I've been part of a lot of different communities over my gaming life, and I swear to God, like, some can get really hectic. Oh, wait, we don't want to do that one, do we? Or do we? My perfect 2 a.m. Warframe content. Oh, thanks, man. 2 a.m. Jeez. You guys and your sleep patterns. I know also, too, I think being in a different time zone is difficult to match up with your guys, like, relatively good enough time frames so we can actually, like, hang out and do what we do. So
Let's make this place work.
I'm just going to do a time check as well. Okay, you guys have got 20 minutes with me. It's like a health and safety thing, more so on my end, but also I know it's like you guys have got, you know, 2 a.m. time zones and stuff like that you're pushing through. So I don't want to keep you guys longer than that. And I know that's counterintuitive to say that as a streamer, but I'm also very aware. I pretty much eat like every like 2 to 3 hours. So, all right. Do you guys want to do the ruptures as well? Samey? And then by the time we finish that, we could probably do like a little bit of fashion stuff, and then I'll pop off for the afternoon, and then I will be on tomorrow. So we got Cosmo, samesies, do what you want, do health matters, indeed. Yeah, I mean,
I share this eternity with
I can push to 3 hours most of the time, and it's actually happened anyway. We just got into like stuck in like fashion stuff. If you guys need the ruptures, I can run the rupture mission as well, but I'll switch back to Miss Jade for this one because it just makes it a lot easier just collecting all the stuff. Sweet. Flooding it. Yeah, damn right we are. Alright, and then you guys said that you guys needed the plumes, eh? Hopefully they show up. There we go.
Enemy activity has enraged the Void Angels. They're ripping the Albrecht membrane, exposing this entire ship to a void flood. In retrospect, engineering Vitaplast to float was a mistake. Gather up nearby Vitaplast.
I can't
and bring it
really,
to the ruptures.
like, lore-wise, I can't really see many of the Archimedeans admitting fault, to be honest. I mean, they worked for the Orokin, right? So it's really interesting to see Yonta be like, well, kind of made a mistake. I'm pretty sure that you get your ass handed to you if you made a mistake, especially if the Orokin were around. But I mean, you know, considering the timeline of Warframe and stuff too, without spoiling, you know, much of like the story and lore and stuff, I can't imagine the Archimedeans really admitting fault too much, you know? Oh wow, you guys got the angel already? Alright, I will do these guys while you guys do the angel. I probably could increase the damage output of this weapon glory, but again, it's one of those things I just haven't really made time for. It's still effective. Ooh, we got Kuba Guardians. I like these guys. I love seeing that. Wonderful. Oh no, Cosmo's down. Alright, I'm on my way. Slowly. Come on, Jade. Move it. Alright. What GPU are you using? It's the NVIDIA 4060. I upgraded from a 2070 RTX Super, I think it was. It still ran the game pretty well, but this is just a lot smoother. And I got this one at like a really, really good price point, end of financial year sales. And I think it was even on like an extra like discount price, which was awesome. And then the monitor I've got is an Acer something. I actually do have to put the specs of the rig up for you guys, I think on Twitch as well. It's been a very long time to put those up. But it's not like the best in the world, but it's not the worst. It does what it needs to. And I'll just eventually upgrade bits and pieces as I need to over time. But for the most part, yeah, it runs pretty much all of like the latest games and stuff like pretty fluidly. But yeah, I still learn a lot about the, you know, frame rates and frames per second shifting and all that kind of stuff, and graphics and how that all interlinks and whatever. Like I say, if I'm a generalist in Warframe, I'm a generalist in life. But I mean, more than happy to learn stuff too. Like, all right, we got these guys out, sweet, and then we got one more of these to go. Sometime tomorrow, I'm gonna need to friend you in case we ever play, or send you my fashion. Mace G, yeah, man, that sounds good. How was the Soulframe stream? It was good. There was actually quite a lot of people who came in and said hi. It was awesome. It was really nice to just share some information about Soulframe. Like, Soulframe, I really enjoy. It's very different from Warframe, obviously, but I like the fact that they're both made by DE, so I get two different games in two completely different worlds and universes, but still get to share at least what I've learned so far from both. But yeah, thanks, man. It was really good. It was fun. Yeah, there was some pretty great conversations too. Like, someone called like Mr. L came in and was like, "Hey, I don't really like the combat in this game. It's not my kind of cup of tea." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's fair enough. Like, you're not gonna like everything that you come across, you know." But we had a yeah, it was quite a good conversation, to be honest. It was constructive, I'll say that. Because I've certainly had some other, like, spicier kind of things come through chat, and I'm like, oh, jeez, okay. But, I mean, I expect that too. But, yeah, as far as, like, the stream and chat was concerned, it went really well. So, yeah, thanks. And, yeah, lots of learning, lots of sharing stuff, so it was good. And then, yeah, same kind of deal with Warframe. Just hanging out, talking all new things. We've got quite a few new Warframers or Tenno in chat, so it's nice to be able to share the information. And there's lots of, I would say, just relaxed, easy kind of communications with the,
So very sorry about this.
about the game.
The void likes to
All right,
manifest
that little girl
is
needs to
childhood anxiety.
not steal my stuff.
Meet the repressed fears of
Teenage Yonta.
I call her Skitter Girl. She's a thief.
No door operandi. Okay. Maybe I'm on like the wrong level. Maybe. Yep. No. Uh-oh. Where are you guys located? Oh god. Okay, I've really run away from you guys. I've left you guys behind. Holy crap. Zariman's fun, but I definitely do lose my way sometimes. And that little chick always steals my stuff. But good thing is, if you jump in, use your operator, hit her with some void damage, she'll disappear. But she does come after you again. Alright. Come on, Jade. We need to get there and do things. Alright. Is that one? That one? Sweet. Sorry, homies. I decided to just completely run away. Alright, that one's done. Sweet. So we've done 5 of the ruptures. So I guess, yeah, we'll just finish these off, and then we should be able to complete.
Execution complete.
Sweet. All right. Where's that big booble? Come here, Bubble. I need you. There should be one over here somewhere. Oh no, you guys have got it. All right.
By the glory and wisdom of
Grinia. We do love them. I think the Warframe dev stream is next week, I'm pretty sure. And I'm really hoping that they drop the information for the new update that's coming through, old piece. I'm very, very excited for it. It looks amazing. How many of you guys in chat, were you guys in the digital relay, or did any of you guys actually go to TennoCon? I do have a goal myself to be able to actually go next year. Because this year's one looked really cool, so I thought, you know what? I want to go experience that myself. So, and I really want to meet some of the Warframe creators as well. Actually, would it be better if I just dropped my IGN and you added it in? Macy G? Yes, it would be, yeah. If it's the same as your chat name, your friend request in game, that's totally fine. But if it's different from chat, if you can just drop your chat name in when you do your friend request to me, that just kind of helps me do like tracking for everyone who adds me and stuff. Jay Taylor, hello, how you going? Oh, you didn't do it, Ben? Fair enough. Did you do the digital ticket at all, or no? I think it was about like 35 bucks from memory. I was a little bit like short that week, but I thought, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I did. And I'm glad that I did. It was pretty cool. The relay was really nice. Especially with like the newer kind of content stuff that they showed us too. It looked awesome. For September dev stream, they're dropping the old piece and new frame into info stuffs. Thank God for that. I think we're all been waiting for that since TennoCon. Which, granted, you know, like they've got to put it all together and stuff. We get that, but yeah, I've been really keen to see when this old piece is going to be dropping. I hope like we get the dev stream and they're like, oh hey, by the way, it's dropping in like 10 hours. I would be, thank Christ. That'd be awesome. And the old piece looks insane, man. Like the fact that we get to go back to an earlier kind of era of or time for Warframe, I'm very excited for it, to be honest. And then to have the capability to go to Tau next year, very, very excited. I'll be interested to see how that happens as well. Whether it's like a completely like different part of the star chart, or it's like a completely separate star chart, like what Railjack has, or somehow it interconnects with our current star chart as well. I hadn't even begun playing the game by that time. Oh, fair. So you're relatively new to Warframe anyway, Ben. That's cool. Nice. I'm good. Did you get what you were grinding for on your last Warframe stream? That's good to hear. I'm glad that you're doing well, Jay. I think so. This afternoon, I jumped in to do the Garuda systems. And then these guys needed a little bit of help with the Latum stuff. So I'm just doing it on my main account for now. But I do have baby stuff to go through on my baby account. So that's actually something I probably should dedicate an actual day to. So if you guys want to tune into the baby account, at least I'll have a baby account Warframe stream for you guys to like hang out in. If you're keen to, like if you're relatively new, like you can basically follow along and we can basically just do like baby account stuff together if you want, because then we'll basically be at the same level, which I think is actually a pretty cool interactive way to kind of learn Warframe if you're open to that. So if you are, that'd be really cool if you guys can let me know. I'd probably say, if anything, comment on like this video once it's uploaded this afternoon. It should upload pretty much after the stream's done anyway. Probably give it like maybe 20 minutes or so, but it's a good idea if you want. Just drop your comments in the vid and just say, hey, yeah, I'm keen for the baby account. And then I'll put that up on socials as well. Just let you guys know what kind of dedicated day and time frame would work. Just to do like maybe like a 2-hour, maybe a 3-hour baby account stream. And if you want to come along and do some baby account Tenno stuff, well, I mean, that's just like an idea. So if you guys are keen for it, just let me know. I will act if you are baby Tenno. Please do. I think it's kind of cool though. Like, I generally do it mostly more just to kind of see how the new players are experiencing Warframe, because it's been years since I've done it. So awesome. So that's all done. Dope. All right, guys, let's head up to the extraction. Have you guys gotten all of your Latum stuff done that you needed support with for today? Anophelis, welcome. Hello. How are you? Okay, sweet. You guys have got your Latum stuff done? Awesome. Well, what I'll do, I can send you guys a Latum build if you want to copy that. I'll just chuck it into the I'll just pop it into individual chats for you if you want, because then when we disband squad, at least you'll still have it. Where are we? Talk and samesies. Sweet. Excuse me, Kalebo. I don't need to hear you talking. There we go. All right. So I'll swing this your guys' way. Don't worry too much if there's certain stuff in the builds that you don't have just yet. Dude, I love this harrow. Same. That's very cool. I like that. I love the monochromatic stuff, to be honest. I mean, you can't really go wrong with all like dark kind of features. So that's very like Dark Herald kind of style as well. But yeah, I use this Latum setup. Heat radiation magnetic. I do use the empowered, but you can switch that for a few different things. So like Cascadia Flare, for example, that'll really smash out some damage. But I like the radiation and the magnetic, mostly just to deal with Overguard predominantly. And then heat basically just kind of against armor, really. And then Fenmore. Also, just with the Latum build, this isn't something that I've created, by the way. Like, what I share, some of the builds that I have is from like other streamers who completely build these and like just do the video stuff for them. So it's more tip hat to them than me. I'm just kind of on shifting the information, basically. The Evolution 2 is usually go the less recoil. The Evolution 3 for Latum, plus 30 reload speed, is really, really good. The Incarnon Efficiency, which is the middle node of Evolution 4, gives you 50% more Incarnon Transmutation Charge, which is great, because then it lasts a lot longer. And then for the final one, I generally use 50% chance to deal 2,000 damage on non-critical hits. So what you can see is crit damage chance is at 20%, and so status. So that actually does a lot more damage than what your critical and your critical damage multiplier will do. As far as I'm aware, if I'm wrong, tell me. Or if there's a different way to apply higher crit or damage than that, I'm definitely open to doing build crafting as well. The on hit is neither critical or nor applies a status effect. It's plus 400 damage, and that stacks up to 3 times, which is huge as well. Your 50% chance to deal 2000% damage on non-crit is probably more effective than your overwhelming attrition, from my experience. And Latum, I haven't changed the Incarnon selections or the evolutions for ages. And then with the Fenmore, I also do the lowest amount of crit that I possibly can. Status not too far behind it, but then with its evolutions again, I do the very far left for accuracy and less recoil. The second one, I do the far left for magazine capacity. You can switch that if you want to. I mean, play it how you want to as well. But on headshot kills, 20% instant reload. That's not actually too bad, because that'll just reload your weapon, but also reignite your Incarnon, I think. I haven't actually tested that one, so I probably should do that. But it does drop your magazine down to 30, which is not too bad. So I might actually play with the Executioner's Fortune on that. And then for the middle one, in Evolution 4, I use the Headshots build 50% more Incarnon Transmutation, which is awesome. so it lasts a lot longer once again. And then the final one, I do the 2000 plus damage on non-crit hits once again. So the less amount of crit chance and status you can get on the base of the weapon, once you're in Incarnon mode, you'll be like smashing the shizer out of enemies without a doubt. Alright, there's Jade, and then where's Harrow? I think I was supposed to build for Kume, but I did not bother doing that today. I use Flare, nice. I've got all my pinions, so Kuba Gambling is going to go crazy. Cosmo, nice. I'm Mastery 13, which I know I'm still pretty low, but I'd be down for that. Jay Taylor, yeah man, no problem. I think with the baby account stuff, yeah, if you guys are keen for it, jump on and just chuck some comments on whatever you need to, just to be able to, yeah, let me know what you're keen for. But yeah, this video should be uploaded probably within like 5 to 10 minutes after I finish up the stream as well. So I think we are getting to that time though, because we've just hit the 2-hour mark. So I'm very much internally clocking how long time spent I'm doing as well. But I'm also aware it's quite early for people as well. Also, whoever was in chat too, Zircusframe MK16, if you can just let me know who you are in chat and what your chat name is, and then I can accept you as well. Roxas Strife, welcome, hello, greetings, how are you? No Kumo build? ACG? Oh look, I mean I can quickly whip one together if you want. I think it was just because yesterday, I think you guys were just asking about like the base build of using the Imekajuri. I use Sickening Pulse on her secondary ability because she chucks out so much status with the Kumihimio. I just thought I don't really use the dice that much, in all honesty. But essentially what I can do is just like, I love the fact that you can cut and paste stuff. I really wish this would say okay to confirm rather than override. But anyway, that's a small thing. So you can still run that. So replicating the Sickening Pulse one and then just slap it on there. But it does give you a little bit more drain on efficiency and quite a lot of it. But essentially because I'm running Energize, I'm not really going to bump into too many issues because I've got the Dreamer's Bond aura. And then I'm still utilizing a lot of her status procs as well through her first ability and her fourth, and then all of the arcane mods, or Archon mods rather, and then just kind of playing around with the overextended, which I could probably even drop that and put stretch on that, to be honest. But I mean, I've got 70 meters of range on that, which is ridiculous. I mean, that'll drop down to like 43.5 for range, and then what I can do is just chuck a stretch on there. What am I thinking? I've got the arcane stretch on there. To get even more stretch though, I can add more of, say, like your overextended. But I mean, I could probably even apply something else too. Even, you know, a streamline, really. Just to give her a little bit more efficiency on her abilities though. And 43 range is still really good for the thread length, but she's only got 21.75. So what's that with the overextended? I didn't check that before. Alright, so that does go up to about 35 meters of the thread length. So it does add a relatively good amount. So, but yeah, that's pretty much like the stock standard build. If you've got access to the arcane mods or Archon mods. If you don't, you can still put like a very base build together on that. So let's have a look. I'm just going to go auto install. Don't rely on that too much when you're first going, but it generally does pick a lot better mods though. To be honest, Steel Charge is not a good idea. Not in the auras anyway. You could easily go like Growing Power, but I mean, that is another mod that is a little bit lengthier time frame to get. So Dreamer's Bond is something that's relevant to every single Tenno when you first enter the game. So even something like this would work really well It does drop in some stats because the other build that I have, these are very specialized mods into like later content. So I think it's a little bit unfair for me to kind of be like, oh, I've got all of these, and then, you know, some of you guys are relatively new to the game, won't even know what these are. So I think it's good to show off very base kind of kits as well, just so you can look at a mod and be like, oh, okay, that's what it looks like. You know, I learned visually myself. So continuity. What else have we got? And then we do have redirection. You get every single prime mod that you see, you do get like a base mod for it as well. And then what have we got? Flow. So this is like a very base kit build for Kome, and this would still work. This is still viable. You don't have to have armor if you don't want to, but she's got a ton of armor now, which is pretty good for survivability, to be honest. 444 energy, more than enough to like throw her abilities around as well. You've got a lot more efficiency, range is decent, strength. So this is a very like middle of the road build, but it's still effective. So as a very basic build for a frame, that's not bad at all. But once you start getting into like high level content, these definitely do assist, and so do your arcane choices as well. But you won't really start off with arcanes to start off with anyway. I have my own goon frame. Odegaard, welcome. Hello. War Assassin. Hi, I'm new to the channel. Also 1 week new to Warframe. Apparently. Nice. Nice to meet you. Roxas Strife. Greetings. Hello. Can you use the Necros? I'm building it right now. I can, but I am about to end stream War Assassin. I generally run about a 2-hour stream in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon. But I do have a stream tomorrow. So what I can do, if you guys keep an eye out on like social stuff, YouTube, Twitch, I generally do put a schedule up there. So if you guys can tune in, I generally keep those updated for you guys as well, so you know what I'm on. Harpy Shemo, what are those Archon mods? These ones are from a specific or post-quest reward pool that you can come across in-game. So I don't really want to spoil that for anyone who is starting their Warframe journey or going through it as well. But they are very good. They apply different status effects on top of other status effects. So they're very useful on certain frames as well. But I was basically just going through a very basic kind of modding tutorial. So I hope that helped anyone who was interested. Just need to kill 2 more angels and I bail out. I need more plat. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, same. What's the time? All right. We'll run those 2 other angels if you want to. How do I get Archon mods? They are from later game content or mid-tier content. It's after a main quest in the storyline called the New War. So I don't, like I say, I don't really want to add too much information for some of the newer guys. Not to say that I'm trying to gatekeep information. I want to be very clear on that. I just don't want to ruin some of the story for some of you guys, because for me as a Warframe player, I've been playing it for a decade. I would rather not spoil stuff for you guys and have you experience it yourself. But basically keep an eye out for the New War in your codex in game, and you will get access to those mods. So I'll leave that one there as well. Cooldown on a crease, go down fast. The Veil Breaker, yeah, that's essentially like the quest that we were mentioning as well. I'm a Kajuri's Fortune is good. Yeah, the Fortune's dope. I don't know half of these do. Ben, yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, I could go through that probably at like a stream, probably tomorrow. I'll probably do the same kind of setup that I did today. Soulframe in the morning, and then Warframe in the afternoon again. Veilbreakers after New War? Indeed it is. What planet? Earth. Yeah. After New War. Indeed it is. Yeah. If you guys have questions, like, definitely ask. But if you're in your journey, always refer to the codex in the game. It will guide you. It will give you the information that you need to get through the main quests while you're working through like your weapons, your frame, your modding, sentinels, open world content in Cetus, Fortuna, Deimos, Zariman, etc. as well. Just take your time with like your journey. But look, You play it your way, like I say. For mine, I run 3 Archons, Adaption, Rolling Guard. Nice. For survival, you could probably even drop Adaption if you want to Macy G and just use Rolling Guard. But, I mean, Adaption's good for damage reduction as well. I can't remember the last few, but I'll leave it similar to yours. Yeah. Rolling Guard's really good, though. Just keep an eye up on your Rolling Guard gate. But Adaption is really good. But Rolling Guard can cleanse you of status as well, keeping that in mind. Nah, I'll play with a friend. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. +1 green shard, 2 yellow for casting. Yeah, nice. I wish the Arsenal things would actually, like, replicate our, like, shard builds as well. Especially when we're on stream as well. Like, it's kind of... something just needs to be upgraded on, like, that side of streaming, I would think. So people can actually see, oh, okay. You know, I want shards and stuff. War Assassin, I want a spoiler. Go check out more YouTube videos. If you want to go spoil stuff for yourself, go right ahead. I will not be choosing to do that or share information that's going to spoil the story for other people who want to find out for themselves. I can send you my mod config for Araxia and tell me what I should improve. No worries if you can't this stream. Yeah, Jay, throw it through. I'll finish that off. And like I say, we can just do a quick little fashion thing and then I'll probably head off. Araxia is just Saren's build. Not necessarily. Not true. They're very different frames. What's this one? Alright, so you've got Araxia, hey? That one's a pretty decent one. Adaption is good for, like, reduction on your damage, too. And, like, it's good because if you're still utilizing her for, in spider form, you're basically status immune, so that's good. That's not a bad build at all, honestly. Araxia's Saren's build. I mean, yeah, you can use Saren's build on Araxia, but there's still, like, different frames in the way that they work. Like, the Summoner's Wrath is really good for her babies as well. And Vitality works really well on her, too. Kamisado. Oh, okay, you're using Kamisado as well. What other arcanes have you got, though? You could probably, like, put, like, crit damage on, like, primary firing weapons too if you want, dude. That'd help. Because, I mean, you can basically sustain yourself pretty well with that. You've got a lot of health. I mean, you could probably even boost our shields if you want to as well. Yesterday I'd done my legendary rank 5. It was just hacking everything one time. What a waste. Pascal, hello and welcome. Are you serious? That's what the LR5 quest is. Hacking. I guess they just kind of translate it, don't they? Or, like, just rotate it. But you're joking. Legendary 5 is just hacking everything? Fair enough. I guess you got to keep your hacking skills up there. But congrats on the L5. That's dope, dude. Is this your ship? Is that your ship? War Assassin? Yes, it is. Yes, crazy customization. How does he have more room? Capacity. Crepusculars? Yeah, that one actually is a good suggestion there, Sane. Yeah, that's really, really good. What happens when you finish all the quests? I'm not sure, War Assassin. You could probably play the game and you can find out for yourself. Do you have a Saren build? Nathan Chung, I do. You can build Saren a lot of different ways, though. She can be a weapons platform. You can make her profit taker. She's got a lot of duration. Toxic Lash, Chuck on a Roar if you got access to the subsume systems. Even just dropping a molt, that'll like regen her shields a bit, and then you can just like spore around. I've got a different build for like Pulse as well, subsumed over her too. Sickening Pulse, chuck her spores out, spread them out, and then just use Sickening Pulse as well. Toxic Lash is really nice. Applies toxin damage on all of your weapons and melee strikes. It's really good. And you can still use Miasma as well. She's really effective in early game to mid game content. Starts to kind of shift though once you get into like the higher levels of content though as well. And then Nukem Nourish. I mean, Nourish is amazing on anyone. And yeah, just increasing her blessing of Arcane Blessing for health and just efficiency and duration. And yeah, you've got heaps of stuff that you can play with. So 1k health is crazy. I mean, there's frames that can get up to like 10k health, dude. Like a Naros as well. He's pretty good. Haven't actually used him for a very long time. But yeah, you can get him up to like silly amounts of health. Like he's at 7k at the moment, but you can boost it even further. But I like the Tempest kind of build. I can't remember why I came to start using this one. It was something to do with like the mecha mods with the Kubrow. Basically to give the Kubrow like a ton of health. I'm pretty sure it's like 7 or 8k or something like that. Maybe more for its health. 2000. And that's all based on like the mecha recharge and the mecha pulse, like the trio set that you can farm. So yeah, the Kubrows are really, really good. Even with Anaros as well. Again, another build that I went through and found from a very prolific Warframe creator. Very cool person. And yeah, like their builds are pretty fun, so I like using them. Orexia gains more health. HP and 4. Yeah, you're right on that one. Yeah. That's my only Archon. I need to grind it more. Indeed, Jay. Yeah. The Archon mods are useful. They're very good to get. Pascal, yeah, Legendary 5 is just hacking everything you can hack one time. It's not harder with less time. Oh, really? So it's just the same as before? Well, I guess... Well, yeah, I mean, congrats on the L5. But if it's the same, like, yeah, I'm surprised they wouldn't have changed that to like an L5, you know, like more of like an advanced kind of mechanic test to kind of be like, hey, are you really a LR5, you know? Yeah, wow. Okay, well, thanks for the heads up on that one, because I'm about not far off the, what's it called? LR5. Yeah, I've got like 29k left until I'm LR5, so I should probably like dig into that and actually work on it. Necros is specialized in farming, so he'd want duration and range. Indeed, his minions aren't that strong. They do scale. Yeah, they do. I wish, sometimes I like actually confuse them, to be honest, with the enemies that are around, especially if they're grittier. It's like, oh, okay. And would you say it's good late run, the game? What do you mean on that one, War Assassin? Thank you for checking out my config. Oh, hell yeah. No worries. Yeah, I mean, with the Araxia, though, as well, Jay, I'll just quickly run in there. This is, I think, just like a Gloom build for Araxia. It's predominantly built around her 1, and I've subsumed Gloom around her 2. So I activate that, jump into her 4, and then you can just leap from enemy to enemy, and you can damage them like 10k per hit. But it's pretty much like an instant kill. Like once they're down to 50%, that's an instant kill, and then you get all of your energy back. Ultimatum as well is great for armor. It actually gives you 1200 armor for 45 seconds on a finisher kill, which Araxia's first is classified as an instant kill, which is awesome. Or a finisher kill, rather. And then battery as well. Again, another build I found from a prolific YouTuber, replicated it. I've had a lot of fun with it. I did make like an Ophinum Eyes build as well, so I put Ophinum Eyes. So this is something that I actually put together, and it still has Webbed Embrace, which is her original ability, as well Widow's Brood, Little Baby Spiders, and F4. So I should probably play that again. So I might actually run that next time I play with her as well. Where's Excal? Protoframe. Well, one of the original prototype skins for Warframe. Alright. No duration, I mean strength. Thanks for the advice. I'm currently grinding 1999 bounties for Endo. What's your recommended Warframes for endgame? Nathan, I probably wouldn't say that the game, there is no end to the game. I would say high level content or more challenging content, yes. But as far as say like the high level content is concerned, it depends on what you're looking for. Warframes, it's definitely built on a lot of factors. Your modifications, your companions, how they synergize, how your damage outputs apply, etc. So I hope that kind of answers that question in a nutshell for you. Not duration, I mean strength. I also was surprised. I was thinking they'd done something really hard. Pascal, yeah, I would have thought they would have done something a little bit more challenging for an LR5, but unfortunate. But I mean, hey, You were an LR5, so, you know, accomplished that mission, hey. So, an interaction with Nourish and his minions is crazy viral. Yeah, it's dope. Later in the game, War Assassin, on what? Oh, are you asking and referring to, like, the Necros build for later, like, more content, like, late game kind of deal? Just popped in saying hi, loving the build so far. Dracius, thank you. Some of them are mine, some of them are years old, some of them are other content creators. If I've made it, cool. If I haven't, I've obviously gone there because they know how to build better than I do. I'm by no means a master builder. Let's just put it that way. Later in the game is still a farmer. Oh, okay, got you, yeah. Yeah, man, it's a Dark Sector skin. Yeah, I've got the Hayden Tenno, I believe his name was. I've actually got the game Dark Sector. Have you guys ever played that? It's pretty cool. Like, it's clunky, but it's fun. But it's basically like the parent game that birthed Warframe. Where's Nyx? This is her Nemesis skin. I did apply one of the Zariman ephemeras on her as well. But yeah, this is Nyx original form in the proto skins. Back in Dark Sector, this character's name was called Nemesis. Absolute badass with a rocket launcher. Wait, she wasn't with a rocket launcher. We use a rocket launcher against her. But yeah, this is like Nyx basically after she gets transformed with the Warframe plague stuff of Dark Sector. But yeah, go and play it if you want to. It's pretty cool. I think it's on Steam. Do you know when the next quest is? I'm Blue Boy VR. Hello, welcome. No, I don't know when the next quest is, but I do know that there's a deb stream on September 5th. So tune in to there, and they are giving more information on the old piece date drop of when that will be released this year. I'm hoping it's the day after the deb stream, personally. If not, I'll be a bit sad. But if it's the week after, I mean, what's a week? You know, we've already waited a little bit. And obviously they've got to, you know, polish things up and get things ready for everyone. So, yeah, I'm not too sure when that is going to be happening. But tune into the Soulframe, oh, sorry, the Warframe and Soulframe dev streams, because they've got lots of content coming through both games as well. So, end of year maybe? Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Yum, Nutella with a spoon. Oh man, I love Nutella, but I can't eat it, unfortunately. Can I see what the closed doors looks like in the back of the ship? No, not at the moment. Well, Assassin, I'm probably gonna head off soon. You can get assist and see yourself. Yo, sassy chat, guys, come on. I enjoy seeing what everyone comes up with. I'm a Mesa Gauss player. Nice, for the most part, but I'm waiting to reach out for other frames. Hell yeah, Dracis. Like, I mean, there's so many different frames to choose from, honestly. So, you know what? Play it your way, have fun, check out builds, you know, tweak things as you do. I mean, I've got like a ton of different frames. Granted, 10-year player, so I've been playing a long time. You know, like, if you like alchemical stuff and you want to feel like a real beast, like, there's Lavos Prime, like, the Prime that primed himself, you know? He looks dope. I love him, actually. I haven't played him for a while. But, I mean, you figure out, like, your roster of, like, frames that you like. Like, I like Fatboy Prime. Well, Grandel Prime. Meatball Prime. I make him look like a giant pumpkin. But, yeah, like, you know, you find frames throughout the game that you like. Some frames are more effective than others. But, overall, like, you know, you get, like, some pretty fun stuff happening. So, yeah, you just kind of figure things out as you go along. And if you see something, you're like, that looks dope. You know, I want to be a big, chonky rhino dude who, like, can take 1,000,000 damage and could roar at things and nourish themselves and then put iron skins to survive. Like, you know, there's a lot of different frames. You know, Temple, like, he's one of the more recent frames as well. Very cool dude. I love Temple's kit, actually. Very, very cool frame as well. So I put a few different things together on his fashion, so to speak. So, yeah, I actually haven't used Temple for quite a while. You know, new and shiny things come out in Warframe, and then you're like, okay, that's all done. But yeah, like, you know, Necros, dope. Very cool dude, can summon the dead, strip armor, scare everyone, and you can punch them, their soul right out their body. You know, he's pretty dope. He was one of the earlier frames that I came across too. His original farm spot sucks, but I mean, it's easy enough to get his prime as well now, so. I enjoy seeing, oh yeah, same, but right now I'm gonna Haron Protea, nice. Or Assassin, little emoji faces. Lol, okay, interested in Varuna, but she won't drop. Yeah, Varuna's drops are a little bit rough, man, but she's fun. Oh, it's the wolf sledge I put on the little pool noodle. I'm so glad they actually gave that skin to the hammers, to be honest. But yeah, there's wolf sledge, funny enough, on Varuna. Saturn 6 wolf, very cool hammer. But yeah, that's my Varuna. She's very cool. She's actually a really fun status spreader too. Very cool. Dante is fire also. Indeed, Colton Hunter. Indeed. You would be upset with me. I do not have a placeholder in my arsenal for him. So hang on, I just made one. I'm a Boar Prime user. I do like him. But yeah, Dante's dope. I need to work on his build, in all honesty. I haven't used him for a little while. And I really should put some more stuff together with him as well. I even got that weird hand addition to him, and it like just pats his head. So I thought he's part of like the Murmur story. So, you know, you've got the Inviticus emergent signal from the king of the other place. For no spoilers. Where do you get his prime? The Necros? You can get it through the Resurgence program in the game. If you go to the market, eventually you'll get access to something called Prime Resurgence, and it pulls up all the primes in the game. So they rotate every, I think it's a new pair of, or duo of Warframes every week, week rotation in the game. So if you keep your eye out on that, eventually you'll be able to get a prime. But they are more like easier to farm throughout relics. But if you really wish to, you can purchase them in game with IRL dollars if you wish to. But that will cost you like Regal Ire. So it is a transactional process that you have to go through. Completely your choice if you wish to do it that way as well. Otherwise, you can obtain prime parts and stuff from other players just by doing relic runs as well. Vaulted? Yeah, he's vaulted at the moment, but he will come around in the Resurgence at some point, so yeah. And yeah, like you can use the Warframe market for trading with other players. Just be really conscious of like general price pointing and stuff. And as I said before, if you make yourself a Warframe market account, it's beneficial because it gives you a relatively accurate display of supply and demand, how much things are costing, and the market fluctuates in prices up and down all the time. So just like the real ones in life, except it's more fun because it's Warframe. If you need some help on this build, let me know. He's my main for a minute now. Excellent. Yeah, man, like builds on different frames I'm happy to try out and just kind of see how they operate. That's not a problem. Granted, I don't really use Mr. Wizard Book all that much as well, but hey, wait, his book didn't open. Huh. There we go. Cool. But yeah, that's me, Dante. He's pretty cool. He's very good. Yeah. Regal Eyes bought with real money. Yeah, it is. I wanted to ask how to get the Regal Eye. I never found out. Yeah, real life money. So that is an in-game purchase that only you can do, not someone else. Yeah, totally you're cool if you wish to support the game in that space as well. So I suggest stocking up on IR or what? Buying from others. Well, the IO though, like you can actually get them from the syndicates though, Sames, as well. Like if you can balance out the 4 syndicates, like you can literally go in. I would recommend actually wait. Don't use any of the relic packs until Caliban Prime comes out, and then just stock up on all of your daily standing. Max these guys out as much as what you can, and then come back here and just buy all the relic packs, because his relics will be in the rotation of the game anyway. So there's a nice little cheese for you. And also like Cetus, Fortuna, and Deimos. All of the animal capture people in those areas. Master Tennessee, I think in Cetus. The business in Fortuna. And then Deimos, you go and see Void. Wait, Necroloid in Cambion Drift. All of like the miner and animal dudes in all of those open worlds. If you got enough standing with them, you can buy relic packs from them again as well. Something cool on Dante's, his one scans enemies when you kill them for your codex. Indeed, yeah. Noctua is quite fun. I actually like it. So yeah, Noctua is very cool. It does do the scanning of enemies and such too. So it's kind of like a secondary Helios Prime, if you will. But yeah, he's very cool. I like Dante. I'm waiting on Caliban. Yeah, Caliban should be out roughly... I think it's next week he's dropping. Just off the top of my head. It's mining for relics. Yeah. 132k. Are you referring to the standing War Assassin? It does take a little while to get up to rank 5, but honestly on my baby account I'm already at rank 4 and I've got to get up to rank 5 with Steel Meridian. The reason why I picked that one is just from very old kind of information and the way that I was introduced to the game. With the Hex shotgun, it has access to a really strong mod called Scattered Justice. It gives you 200% multi-shot, which is dope. And on the base Hex shotgun, for a very early game or mid-game, it is a gun that can take you through the star chart relatively well. And when I say relatively well, like very well. Like you can run, like I'm still running a very basic B build on this. Where's Point Blank? Like that's literally like the setup that I have, apart from say like that Vicious Spread, I think, Point Blank, and then what else can I chuck on? Like Chilling Grasp. I have put Former in this one quite a few times. I do have the Potato in there. It's 5 Former. I still don't have the Arcane Adapter. You don't have to use Vigilante Supplies and its auxiliary slot, but this is like base stock standard build. You could probably potentially work together to this and even just put like your fire rate up with the weapon. So like Shotgun Barrage. There you go. Build done. If you're brand new to Warframe and you're looking towards something like that, you've got all 4 status mods here. You got Radiation, Puncture, Slash, Impact, and Viral. Not a problem. And after 5 Former, it's still quite a large investment for a newer player, but you still will smash out some damage, and it sounds really sexy when you shoot it. But the good thing is, with a different version, or 2 different versions of the Heck, you've got a Vacor Heck. I don't know if this actually has access to the Scattered mod. No, it doesn't, because it's already got a unique Justice trait in there. You can't use the specialty mod for it, but you do have another version of the Heck again, which is from a particular enemy in the game, more so in like mid-level game. You can actually grab a Kuva variant, which allows for the Scattered Justice as well, which is amazing. Again, this is another 5 Former build. Very large investment, but it does allow for a different few bits and pieces. You've got to rank it up to level 40 because it's a very specialist niche weapon. I'll leave that one there. But yeah, Hex Shotgun as a starter Tenno absolutely bosses a lot of enemies very quickly. But as far as like your modification of your Warframes go, I'd start more so building towards survivability than anything. Can I see your shit from decorations? I can show you like the back room because I'm here and I'm feeling really lazy to go and do the Orbiter as well. Also, I'm getting hungry. But yeah, this is like 10 years worth of stuff in a room. Orbiter, I mean Ordis, and the chair from the Orbiter. And yeah, just like a whole bunch of stuff put together. I did put like an upstairs area, cleaning mech, eating area, a little bit of a sauna room, games room as well, a little bit more lighting. I actually enjoyed putting all of this together, and the cavia, just hanging out watching TV, and the stripper pole in the bedroom with the floofs. Because why not? And the angsty online teenage boys kind of thing. What are they called? Online boys. Angsty teenager room. Because we love online. Bathroom, shower. This stops all of you, like your neighbors from creeping in. And just like a little washroom area as well. I was thinking about pulling this entire place apart and redoing it, to be honest. But that's probably for another time. But yeah, there's the back room for you. 26. Oh, okay. I have 2 heck ribbons. Oh, nice. You get the heck, but I haven't got that 200 multi yet. You get that from the Steel Meridian War. From your syndicates. Unfortunately, I don't know why we don't have a fast access to the syndicates. I think that would be really useful. I mean, we can access the friends from the, you know, exit menu, like in communication. But I would really like to be able to have the ability to revamp this the way that I want it. Like backroom over here. Decorate, I don't care for that. Mods, sure. Foundry, yes. Arsenal, yes. Helmet, operator, or drifter. Codex, you know, I feel like Codex should be up there so I can just like flick over here. Doom, done. Anyway. I'm a head out. It was nice catching the stream, dude. Yeah, man. Macy G, thank you very much. It was great to see you as well. And thank you for stopping by once again. It's always a pleasure to see familiar faces or names in chat. I'm about to head off as well, so I want the Simulacrum and the Orbiter. Yeah, same. I think having access to the Simulacrum would be variably handy, especially having access to it directly from any sort of hub area. Like the backroom orbiter or the drifters camp. I agree on that. So, but yeah, as far as like this quick wheel thing goes, I really wish we could customize that. I don't know how effectively easy that would be to give to players, but I would hope over time that we can get it. So, thank you very much for joining in, everyone, as well. It's been great. Colton, how long have you been playing Smooth? I will show you now. Stats, there you go. General stats, time played 164 days, 3,941 hours. Yeah, long time. I think I started around roughly like, I don't know, I think like 2015, I think. So yeah, what's that, like 10 years almost, or is 10 years. So there you go. And I'm also a 10-year supporter, funny enough. Heirloom. And yeah, great clan as well. Sacred Path, shameless plug. So if you guys are looking for a clan, Sacred Path. I actually am staff for them too. So if you guys do need a clan, I can actually forward you guys onto the Discord for the clan as well, because we are always happy to take on new Tenno. There's a ton of like mature age Tenno in there, game wise. I mean, in age, very old veteran Tenno who know an absolute ton about the game. So if you want to learn from like really good people, there's a shameless plug. The Sacred Path. Have a look for them in the clan communications. If you're brand new to the game, how to do that: communication, clan, and then once you don't have a clan, this will come up and say search for a clan or find a clan. But yeah, this is my clan dojo. As you can see, very active. There's a lot of us online at the moment, 55 of us to be exact. So if you're looking for a decent clan, there you go. I hope my I hope my dojo kin possibly like tuning into the stream, so they're like, oh my god, you're actually actively being a staff member for once. I'm not a very good staff member. I'm gonna admit that. But they're a phenomenal clan. They're extremely active, and they are very, very good at welcoming in new Tenno, etc. as well. So yeah, that's how long I've been playing the game, Colton. I was trying to tell you things about the game, and you're way further along than me. Yeah, I mean, everything is, you know, relative, you know? Like, everyone's got different experiences. Like, even new players maybe find mechanics that I'm not even aware about, even though I've been in the game for, like, as long as I have, you know? So, I think keep an open mind. You can always learn something from anyone. That's pretty much like my ethos anyway. But, you know, that's my ethos. You find your own way of being, or if you synergize with that, I think that's really cool. So But yeah, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out and chatting, and hopefully you've learned something again today. I think I'll have a look at my schedule and I'll do an update and stuff for everyone as well. But yeah, there's a secret little shiny thing that you may be able to click and chat if you wish to, and whatever you find on the other side is up to you. Thank you very much everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure again, and yeah, I probably look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. I'll update the schedules and stuff tonight and see where we're at for tomorrow. So War Assassin, my pleasure, anytime man. Honestly, like, I'm gonna have a look at the like the baby account that I've got, and if you guys have got questions for modding and stuff, you can literally see me building stuff from scratch anyway. So I think that'll really help. It is a different account name, but it will be on this channel. So anytime that you see me live, I am live. So yeah, Ben, good night. Take care of yourself. I probably kept some of you awake, but I mean, you've also tuned in when it's very late. Anyway, I always enjoy your presence in there. Lurkers, watchers, chatters, and movers and groovers. But for now, thank you very much, and I will say ciao. Ciao.